Welcome, Anderson, to the next episode of What's Up Downtown A-Town. And today I'm so excited to share with you the folks from Aerial Fit2Fly. And they're with us today, and this is Charity Reese, and this is Lindsay Montgomery. Thanks, guys, for being here. I really appreciate it, and I'm really excited to talk about what you guys have been up to.
Well, thanks for having us.
Thank you so much for having us and inviting us on your show.
You bet. So let's start with where you're located and when you started and all that kind of thing. Give us the basics.
We are at 901 Meridian Street on the corner of Meridian, and we are right across from the courthouse.
Okay, so in the building that, decades ago used to be Frisch's, right?
And that's usually what
ago.
We say. If somebody needs to know where we're at, we just say the old Frisch's building.
Right. I think people still do reference that building as the old Frisch's building, but it's been decades, literally.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay, so what is Aerial Fit2Fly?
Aerial Fit2Fly is a fitness studio that focuses around exercises that are high intensity and low impact. So this all started about a year ago. I had finally gotten to a weight that I was comfortable with, and I wanted to find exercises that I could do. But after 2 back surgeries, I was given a long list of things that I couldn't do. Mm-hmm. And I saw this video on Facebook of this girl flying through the air, and I started researching it and found that it was kind of designed for that reason, high intensity, low impact. And I called her up and told her my story, and she said, "You're exactly the right fit for this." And so I decided I was going to go out to Arizona and get licensed, and I brought the idea to my best friend who has 15 years of gymnastics experience. And she was like, "I think this sounds like an incredible idea. I'm going to go with you." And while she was out there, she did some aerial yoga, and the whole idea just kind of began to spring about.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
So it just, it grew from there.
Mm-hmm. So it was kind of like a combination between, with Charity's back injuries, the high intensity, low impact, but then my side of it is more of the acrobatic, the aerial yoga, the aerial silks. So we just kind of combined both of our interests to create Aerial Fit2Fly.
And that's amazing. Good for you guys. And I love that you're best friends and now you get to work together every day.
Yes.
A lot of people asked, in the beginning, "Are you worried about working with your best friend?" And just like she said, the things that she excels at, I'm not so great at, and vice versa. And our personalities are completely different, which is why we've been friends for over 20 years. And our partnership has just, it's been so wonderful that it's actually surprised me how great it's been. So
that's great. I love that. Good. And Lindsay, you said that you're an AU grad, is that right? No. Do I have that backwards?
I went to AU.
Okay, that's right.
We both did for a few
That's
years.
actually where we met, was going to AU.
Okay.
Yeah.
Very good. And a lifelong resident of Anderson.
Mm-hmm, I am. I was born here. I've lived here most of my life. I went to AU, but then I ended up graduating from Ball State. So then came back here.
Okay, very good.
Yeah.
And then you were AU as well?
I originally grew up in West Virginia, but I went to AU.
Okay.
My dad's a minister for the Church of God, and just kind of stuck around and had a child, and this is my home now. And a lot of people asked when we had this idea, they were, why Anderson? Why Anderson?
Mm-hmm.
This is too, out there for Anderson. But for us, it was, well, this is our home.
Sure.
And we want to see it grow, and we want to see it blossom, and we feel like we can make it work here. I mean, if we love it, we're from Anderson, why wouldn't people from Anderson love it?
Right,
So.
Exactly. Good for you. I'm glad that you pushed back on that. And I think what we're noticing is that actually Anderson really does love this, and you're thriving.
And they're ready for it.
Yes.
The community has been so grateful. I mean, I can't tell you how many people have come in and just said, "Thank you for this." It's like, thank you.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, right. So be real specific and list out all of the different classes that you offer, because it's not just the aerial work in the bungees. So what else do you offer?
I'll go ahead and list a few of mine. I do the Bounce Fit. It's where you're in Kangoo shoes and you do aerobics, and it is absolutely voted the #1 killer for calories as far as cardio. So you're going to burn about 600 calories in a 30-minute class. But what's so great about it is it's great for your knees, your back, your joints. It doesn't matter if you have some injuries at that time. When you bounce, it takes all the impact away. So that's one of the classes that I teach. I also teach the bungee, which is...
Now, let me pause you right there.
Sure.
Now, what if you're like really have no sense of balance and you're just kind of clumsy, no athletic ability whatsoever? What happens when you strap on those shoes? And I ask this because
all you have to do is bounce.
Really?
All you have to do is bounce. You don't have to do anything that I do, and all my classes are for beginners because everybody in this town
Right,
is a beginner.
sure.
But even if you're just bouncing or jogging in place, you're burning about 17 calories per
And
minute.
you would be
That
so
is crazy
It is
to me.
crazy, and you would be so surprised how easy it is to stay balanced. Because that is everybody's first question. I'm not coordinated. I'm going to
Yeah.
fall and break an ankle. We have not had anybody fall, and everybody
No kidding.
and everybody that puts them on and stands up, they all say, "This is so much easier than I thought it was going to be." So
That's
it's
good.
surprising. Yeah,
That's good to know. The first time that I ever saw those shoes was at the Anderson on Tap. I look up, and we were filming, and I look up, and I'm like trying to interview somebody, and I'm going like this because I'm like, and you come bouncing down the middle of Meridian Street, and I just was literally like, oh, okay, focus.
I thought I'd get everybody's attention.
Yes, that was so awesome. We're all like, what is that? So we all came over to find you and see what in the world was on your feet. So that looks like so much fun.
It is a blast. It is a blast. And you're going to leave knowing that you got one heck of a workout.
Yeah.
And then we
probably
have
the
the
next
bungee.
morning when you wake up, you're going to know that
Yes.
too.
Yes. But no pain. No pain. That's the best part. Pain in the muscles, not pain in the joints.
Good.
The bungee workout, where we've talked about high intensity, low impact, it's a full body workout. People come in, they expect it to be fun, but they don't expect it to be intense. It is a full body workout. Those are the two that I offer. We also have regular yoga, where you're just on a mat on the floor. We have Tabata. It's almost
What
like a
is
circuit
that?
training. I knew you were going to
Okay.
ask.
Yeah.
It's a circuit training. It's one of our classes that's more aimed for men and women. You're going to use some hand weights. You're going to do 30 minutes of high intensity, and then you're going to do 10 minutes of a cool down. So it's like a circuit where you just kind of go from one thing to the next. You're going to do a lot of conditioning and toning and muscle strength, things like that. And then we have bar, which is you're basically holding on to a ballet bar. You're working that lower body like no other.
Yeah, no, I saw a picture on your website of people holding onto the bar, doing squats while on their tiptoes.
yes.
And I was like, I'm not even sure that I could do that, like if I was sitting in a chair. That looks so intense.
It is, but there's nothing that you will, I'm telling you, there's nothing that you're going to see a quicker change with as far as your low body. Like if you are worried about a little bit of a butt lift or you have some cellulite in that thigh area, I mean, it is
That's gonna
absolutely
kill it
gonna
off.
kill it. Yes. Yes. And then I'll let her list a few of hers.
And I want you to talk about the different bungee workout or different bungee classes, because we have
yes.
not just the bungee workout, but starting in August, I guess today, we have 4 different types of bungee workouts.
We have bungee workout, which is just the basics. So everybody needs to come to bungee workout first.
Just so you know
Yes.
what you're doing before you would move up.
Absolutely. You're
Okay.
going to learn the basic moves. And then once you've mastered the basic moves, you're going to go to bungee advance. And bungee workout, I kind of stop, I count down, I let you know what's coming next. Bungee advance, it's going to be a smooth transition. We're just going to keep on going. And then bungee dance is, it's just like it is. It's dance. We're going to make movements to the music. I may be wanting to do some salsa. I may want to do a little ballet. You know, it just depends on what I'm in the mood for that day. But bungee dance is going to be a lot of fun. And then we have bungee fit. And bungee fit is actually a lot of people's favorite, because if you want to come in, you want to tone, you want to, you know, just get a good workout in. You're not going to learn a routine. I'm going to tell you, give me 10 push-up flies, give me 15 squats. You're just going to do these moves in repetition, and in 30 minutes, you're going to be done.
You're going to die.
You're going to have a blast.
You're going
doing
to
it,
army crawl out the front door.
but you're going to be done. So that's where you're going to see a lot. That's aimed towards everything's aimed toward men and women, but that's where you're going to see a lot of your guys coming in and, you know, beefing up and things like that. It is hardcore. So
Very good.
And then I'm teaching aerial yoga, or we call it the yoga trapeze. And it's basically you're in like a sling, and then you have some handles on each side. So the first part of the class is almost like a TRX workout. So you're using those handles to lift your body weight, or we may be doing planks with your feet up in the handles and doing some crunches. But then about halfway through the class, we get up into the sling and we do inversions. So you're going to be going upside down in the sling, doing lots of stretches. It's really, really good for anybody with back pain. because it's stretching out your spine. And so if you have like slip discs, herniated discs, anything like that, it's going to decompress your whole spine. So it's really great for people with lower back pain. So it's a lot of stretching, flexibility, and then toning as well.
That's great.
It's
That
awesome.
sounds wonderful.
Yes.
I saw some pictures of some friends of mine doing that, and I was like, oh, not sure how you got there, but it looks beautiful.
Good
and
instruction.
Yeah. We go real slow the first time. But we also do that at the park across from the courthouse also. So it's fun. We do that twice a week outside. So that's a lot of fun. And then I also teach aerial silks, which if you're not familiar with those, it's kind of more of a performing arts kind of workout. But you have silks, just fabric hanging from the ceiling, and we climb them, and then we do different positions. We do like acrobats almost on the silks.
Okay.
So it's a really visual kind of thing.
Right. So like Cirque
du Soleil.
Those different shows. That's what I'm envisioning in my mind.
Yep,
Pink.
that's what it is.
Yes, and I was
Pink
thinking
does
about
it.
Pink too.
Yes,
Yes,
yes.
how she does all of that work.
And sings
Yeah.
at the same time.
yeah.
amazing.
I mean, how much shape
I can't even
does she
remember.
have to be in to be able to handle all that?
Exactly, because just
Yeah.
climbing them is hard enough. And I
Yeah,
can imagine
I can-
singing them in front of
Yeah.
singing and doing that in front of a live audience.
Right.
That's crazy. And then our last class is pole fitness. So we have 2 instructors that teach our pole classes, and it's a huge upper body workout too. I mean,
Oh, I
just
would
climbing
imagine.
it, you're going upside down on that also. But it's a really challenging but fun, kind of like empowering kind of workout.
Sure.
So, and we're hoping to get about 6 months from now. We really want to do a showcase. So we want to get
that's
people that really
great.
want to like have a goal to work towards and have routines. So then we'll invite the public in. They can buy tickets, and we'll have a showcase on pole. We'll have a showcase on the aerial silks, and we'll have a showcase on the bungee dance. So we're excited.
Fantastic. I was at the ribbon cutting in your open house and your grand opening, and was amazed at watching the different areas of the studio and what everyone was doing, and it just looks so great.
It's so fun.
It is fun. It's like a playground.
Yeah, and I've seen kids too.
Absolutely. 12 years and up.
Okay.
We do private events, and we've had pretty much all adults, and we do where they have the entire facility for 2 hours. We go through every single class. We have like a routine where we speed it up, we slow it down, we speed it up, we slow it down, but we just have a really good time, and then they get some complimentary drinks at the end. But for kids 12 to 20, we offer a cake and drinks at the end as well. So they can,
that's great.
Yeah, they can do the bungee, they can get in the shoes, they love it.
So this is great for birthday parties,
Absolutely.
bachelorette parties, all of that kind of
We've
thing.
even had like office group building, experience.
That's a
Yeah.
great idea too. Okay.
And people think working out for a party, and then they get in there and they're like, oh my gosh, this is so much fun.
That's wonderful. And if people want to reach out to you and plan one of these parties, how do they best do that?
There's several ways. We have a Facebook account, and we also have a website, aerialfit2fly.com, or you can find us on Facebook, which is just Ariel Fit2Fly. And then we have her number on there, and if you just give her a call, she is our party planner. So she'll get you all set up.
Very good.
Don't call me, I won't answer.
You're too busy doing all the social media.
That's right. If you want a picture posted, I'm your girl.
So you have classes as well that are called Mind and Body. Is that
That is our
Correct.
website that you're
Oh,
going to
okay.
go to in order to plan a class. So if you want to book a party, you can call, but everything else is done on the Mind and Body account. If you go to our aerialfit2fly.com, it'll lead you to the Mind and Body app, and from there you can see our schedule and just book a class right online.
So basically the Mind Body, it's software that a lot of studios and a lot of even salons use these days. It's becoming really popular. So basically it's just the best way to get in there, see a schedule, and book a class. And Mind Body is awesome because if you have it and you have an account on there, it's not just for us. You can go, like if you're on vacation and you click on Mind Body, you can type in yoga, and it's going to show you all the yoga studios around.
Oh, that's
So,
neat.
it's really cool. So we're linked in with them. But like she said, you go to our website, then you click on the Mind Body link, and then that will bring you to our schedule and book classes through that.
Okay, very good. And part of what helped to launch you is the Vesuvius co-working pitch night. And I love what my favorite thing about all of that is we just had them in here to talk about it, but what I love about that is how it creates a sense of community excitement and it propels you into an opening. So tell us a little bit about that experience with Pitch Night and what it meant to you.
It was really exciting. We found out about it through the Herald Bulletin. My mom showed me the article and she said, Lindsay, this looks like something you and Charity might be interested in. So we got some more information about it and applied. It started out as around 20 applicants for a 6-minute pitch. So each applicant had either had an idea for a business or already maybe had an existing business that they wanted to expand. But basically, you submitted an application, and then that application got sent to a panel of judges. And those judges were from all over the country, so it was very unbiased. And they narrowed that down to 6. And then the 6 got to go in front of a live audience at Main Stage Theater. And then we each had 6 minutes to present our idea, and then the audience voted for the winner. And Charity and I were lucky enough to be able to win that night. So it was really awesome, and we have to thank Shane Bivens so much because he put that all together. And without him and without Vesuvius, we definitely would not be where we are right now. I mean, it really got the ball rolling, and we really felt like, that gave us kind of like accountability. It gave us support. It gave us the confidence too to really be able to hit the ground running after that and get things going.
People really took us seriously. We had been trying for about 6 months to get our idea off the ground and to find a facility, but it's something that, there's only literally 8 of these in the entire country. So when we brought it to people, they just kind of looked at us like, huh?
Yeah.
But it's a visual thing, and once we were able to present it on a screen in front of the community, it was almost like night and day how the turnaround happened and the switch. And we immediately we had already been trying, but it was like a fire had been lit under us because everybody was like, we want it. So then it pushed us even more. And it really kind of gave us the wings underneath us, all pun intended. So.
Yeah, sure. The community then voted for you to win Pitch Night.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
Then you have a built-in audience that's just waiting for your shop to open.
Exactly. Like,
and
you
is
won,
going to
now
rush
what are you
the
gonna
doors.
do? You better not take off to Mexico with that money.
The pressure was good for us. It absolutely launched us into high gear. It was okay. We've been trying, but it hasn't been our focus. Now it's going to be our focus, and we're going to get it done because these people are just as excited as we are now. So
right, and you have a built-in fan base.
Exactly.
Just waiting. That's neat.
We opened
and
our
clientele.
Facebook, everything. We got our LLC. It was okay. Here we go.
Yeah.
Good for you. And what were you doing before you launched Fit2Fly?
I work as a cosmetologist educator, so I teach at a beauty college. And I've been doing hair for over a decade. I had never been a instructor before, a fitness instructor. Teaching kind of goes hand in hand.
Sure.
But at 36, we just kind of decided that it was time to dream a new dream.
Yeah. And I still work. I'm a labor and delivery nurse here at St. Vincent Anderson Hospital. So, and I still do that. So I work there 2 days a week, and then I teach classes
That's wonderful.
the other days. Yeah, I've worked there. I've been a nurse for 8 years, and I've done labor and delivery for 6 years.
How fun.
Yes.
Is that great or what?
It is. It's a pretty awesome job.
Yeah, so you have a couple of really great
like,
jobs.
I do. I have a couple
I
awesome
delivered
jobs.
your baby.
That's so funny. Oh, hey. Fancy meeting you here. So we've touched a little bit on it, but tell me why you chose Anderson, Indiana to develop your business plan and strategy.
Well, I'm from Anderson. I've lived here. I was born here. Charity's lived here for
Almost 20 years.
So we both consider Anderson home. We don't have any plans of moving anytime soon. Our kids are young, and this is where they're going to go to school. So we just wanted to just give Anderson something that we can all, kind of be proud of and say, we have something here that's not offered anywhere else, and just kind of give people a little bit of a sense of pride in their hometown. Not that there shouldn't already be several things,
Right.
But just one more thing that we can offer them that's not offered anywhere else. So
it is wonderful to me that Anderson is on the map as one of the few places that offers this kind of workout.
yeah.
You can type in bungee workout on Google and it will pull up Anderson, and I just think that's pretty awesome. So,
You are right. It is pretty awesome. And then tell me why you chose downtown specifically. Why did you choose to stay in that area?
Well, we just think what's happening downtown is awesome. Just with all these businesses popping up, you got the Oakley Brothers and Kettle Top and A-Town Center. They're just all over the place. And, Anderson it used to have so much history to it downtown, and then everything kind of left downtown and went out towards Scatterfield, that direction. But I feel like everything's kind of coming back to downtown. And I really like that. We really like that. And we wanted to be a part of that. That community, and we can go to Ariel Fit2Fly, and then we can go have dinner at Farm Society, and just keep everything, keep that local, exactly.
And I love that you can walk a loop and experience all kinds of culture and great places to eat and to celebrate different experiences. And I just think it's wonderful. I mean, we've got a great thing happening here.
Yeah.
And there's lots of energy.
My mom always used to talk about growing up, that song, Downtown. She, every time that song would come on the radio, she would be singing along, because she would talk about how when she was younger, that's what they did. The parents would drop the kids off on the corner and they'd walk around downtown, and I never knew what that was like. And once Anderson started coming up and about, we actually went out for our training out in Arizona. In Chandler, Arizona, where I trained, has a downtown that is just beautiful. And they have piano bars and restaurants, and it was gorgeous. And we both were kind of like, this is what we want. And we want this where we're at. So if we can somehow be a part to that or attribute to that, that's fantastic. And it's happening here, and it's really fun to watch.
It is very fun to watch. And I enjoy having people come in and talk about what gave them the courage to step out and out of their comfort zone. There's so many entrepreneurs in Anderson, and it's a great place to try out a business, just like you guys have. So what advice would you give to entrepreneurs who are considering trying something new and stepping out of their comfort zone?
First and foremost, get a hold of Shane Bivens, because there's nothing in it for him. He really just wants to help the community and build entrepreneurs. And apply for pitch night. I don't know when the next one is, but find out, apply. Whether you win or lose, getting up on that stage, you're going to get so much support from the community.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's not just about winning. It's just getting up there and letting everybody know what you're all about. Mm-hmm. And I would say right now is the best time in Anderson for entrepreneurs, just because building prices are still low. Right. But there's so much potential. People are ready for the growth, and they're excited about it. So now's a great time.
There's plenty of space anywhere and everywhere. And whether it's something that you've been, doing for a long time, or if it's a brand new idea. I mean, like we said, we had never been fitness instructors before. This was a brand new dream, but it's never too late to dream a new dream. So
yeah, you are right. And I love that. And let's end on that. It's never too late to dream a new dream. I love that. And I think that's all of Anderson, and Anderson itself should be thinking that it's never too late. And look at what's happening. We're in our second renaissance, if you would. So thank you so much for being here today, and thank you for being in Anderson and stepping out in faith and creating just a marvelous business.
Thank you.
Thank you very much.